Alrighty, everybody. This is Play Rate Repeat. Welcome back to Backpack Hero. Today's episode number 23. Um, in the past, I've wanted to do more regular runs so that we could get more resources, so that we could build a few more of the buildings in the town. Right now, oh, I got the pearl. Let's turn that in. Let's turn in the shuriken. I need 5 more shurikens, from what I understand. Um, What is this? Ring of Rage adds 1 rage to yourself. That's pretty good. But it uses mana, which I don't particularly enjoy the mana system in the game. Maybe it'll grow on me, but not a big deal. Alright, let's see. Do I want to... No, let's not sell anything. I'm not really sure what I want to do right now. I do want the magical mycelium because it adds treasure while we are in the dungeon, which we are severely lacking in. The fact that we have 101 and we can barely build it tells me that we really should build it. I don't know where. I kind of want to separate my town so that it has little pockets of areas that are useful, or like just more like a regular town. Let's see. Let's set it over here. Maybe I'm gonna regret this choice, but not a big deal. We can move things around. I believe that all the buildings that we destroyed give us back our resources, so I'm not too worried about that. But now we have plus 20 on the treasure chest. That means, excuse me, on the resources. So that means that anytime we go on a run, it'll make it easier for us to be able to build different town, different buildings. Excuse me about that. So let's see. What do you give? Oh, this is a quest. Okay. These are all quests. No, these are all items. Some of them are quests. Perfect. I guess these are good items. I can unlock you since I already have a staff. Oh, this is just an upgraded version of the staff that we have. That leads me to believe that the building that we have all the way on the far right that we can't get to because there's water will upgrade our sword. Or let us upgrade our wooden sword that we start with. Which is, you know... it is my fault that we can't get to it, but I'm not too worried about that. Oh, and a curse. I'm glad I kept that curse. The magic. Let's do bonsai tree. Let's do the dark headband. What are you? Token of energy. I have one of you, right? Yeah, I do. And this is for magic rare. I don't have a magic rare. I don't have an uncommon wand. Melee rare. Let's see. Great. Mana stone. And then I have a lost spark. Okay, so we need a few more rare magic items. That's fine. I'm not too worried about that. I don't particularly enjoy the mana builds in this game yet, so I'm not too worried about rushing to unlock those. Alright, let's see. So I need a wooden sword still. Let's just do a random run where... Actually, let's go try out the Bramble. Why don't we try out the Bramble? I have the option of choosing now, I believe. Right? No, we're in the crypt. Oh, well. I don't particularly remember how to... Oh, Matthew's gone. Let's restart the run, because I do want to... I do want to talk to Matthew to see if he gives us anything. But also, how do I pick the starting area? Oh, Matthew has a thing. Let's see. You're on your last one's part over here through. Okay, the further you go, the more varieties you'll get. You should always stick with it if you can. There's some more areas to unlock. You have lost sparks for me. I do. Oh, you have to unlock the Bramble. I see. That's what was going on. Okay. I thought that we already got it, I guess. They're like, here's the introduction, now go unlock it. We've conquered the crypt several times, I'm impressed. Back when I carried a backpack, I sometimes explode there too. Another path. Okay, perfect. You can instead travel through the Bramble. Alright, so it's almost like the alternative floors in Binding of Isaac, I believe. It's just a harder version of the first floor area. How do I get there, though? Oh, I see, okay. The first floor is now just like the end area. I want the wooden sword because we're probably gonna die on this first run. Let's get a rare item. What do I get? This is pretty good. Let's keep that over the meal. This means that our sword now deals 11, which is really nice. Alright, Crypt, Bramble. Alright, perfect. Open you up. Since this is a new area, I'm probably going to keep the episodes a little bit shorter just so that we don't... we can take our leisure. Oh, snails. Why with the snails? They're so obnoxious. Alright, let's see. The fact that you deal 11 every turn means that we can kill one of them. Let's kill this one, because taking 2 damage is really not that big of a deal right now. I hope that's not a famous last words. And then you are dead. Perfect, level up. Considering we have the Pearl, which powers up weapons two spaces away, I want to open this up. Like that, so that we can place a second weapon here, and the Pearl will have 2 different weapons that it can power up. So electric wand, projectile deals 5 damage. I don't really want that. Man, I don't really want any of this, but I guess let's take the meal, and if we need to use it, we can use it. Let's take the gold. Perfect. I do like the music in this area. It's pretty nice. Let's see, what are you? Hermit crab and a snail. Ugh, I hate these snails, man. We cannot do the hermit crab because it has 12 block, but we can definitely kill the snail. I just don't want to take any damage, so let's use the block twice. Unfortunately, it means that we don't kill any of the enemies this turn, but I'd rather not take more damage. That's 8, heal once, or excuse me, block once, and then I can kill you. I can kill you, or I can kill the snail. Let's see, that's 22 plus 4, that's 20. Let's kill the hermit crab. Perfect. And now the hermit crab is dead. Excuse me, the snail is dead. Alright, so now that we have this setup where we can have 2 weapons here, I don't want to really explore further on the left and the right. Let's do this, like that. Perfect. Do we get a weapon? No, we do not. Let's move you. Let's put you... You know, let's move that. Like that. Let's put you here, because there's 2 more rows over that. Right? You do it by row? Yeah, row above. Okay, perfect. Let's take the poison. No, let's take the acidic potion. And then I can do one more. I kind of want the second meal because it's just free energy that we can use. So let's just do that. We don't have hazards, so I don't want to take the hard hat because I don't really see the appeal of adding things in your backpack that you can't really use. With Purse, at least. I don't know about any other characters. What are you? Crow Bandit. They'll take your stuff and fly off. Okay, so it's essentially just a stronger version of the earlier Bandit because it has the dodge. So you're gonna dodge the first attack. So let's just kill the Lucky Wraith in turn 1. There we go. Let's save that. So are you dipping now or no? So I can just kill you. No, you'll have 2 left. So let's do that. That way we only take 3 damage. Yeah, 3 damage just to kill the crow next turn is fine. Oh, what are you? Lightning. Deals 4 damage to all enemies. Each turn this item is used. If connected to 1 mana plus 1 comp damage. That's pretty good. No wonder it's rare, but it also takes up so much inventory space. I don't like that. I do like the metallic mask because it means that if we take any damage at all, we are able to dodge the next attack, which can work well with burns. It can work well with any form of self-inflicted damage. The issue is when we have enemies that deal multiple instances of damage. So like the rabbits or the bunnies, they can do 1 block and 3 damage, or 1 block and 2 damage, or 3 damage separated into 666 or anything like that. That's a problem with this item, but not a big deal. All right, let's go to the next encounter. Visions of danger. I see. Okay, what are you? The next floor. Um, this is experience. This is the chest. Let's go try to get another weapon. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Because of where I have the boots, I cannot get the club. And the club isn't really that good, to be honest. I don't like the fact that it adds +1 energy, because it means that you can only really use it once, and it's going to get +13. So 13 versus 11, I don't care about that. Let's see. Oh wait, what are you? Unknown event. What is it that's up here? Oh, you trade food for a cleaver. I don't think any cleaver is worth giving up a 4 energy item. So let's just go to the next floor. So far, it's not too horrible. I hate the snails. So hopefully we don't run into them. Crystal Scout, Robin. Anyone behind them cannot be targeted. Vanguard of the Bird Empire. Oh, Bramble being birds. That's kind of funny. For a lot of people that may not have played the game, especially depending on your age, when you played Donkey Kong Country 2, which came out in 1990s, the Bramble episodes the Bramble areas where levels were one of the hardest in the game. They were very difficult, but it's also where you played as Squawk, and Squawk was one of my favorite mounts that you had in the game, or transformations, but it's still very hard. What are you? Crystal Scout. You will get the larger army is not far behind. Okay, so you have a lot of health. What is that? Defender. Anyone behind cannot be targeted. Okay, so you just die, and then I can do that, and you're good. Okay, that wasn't too horrible. We'll add 1 dodge. I did not realize that you could see the intent change when you hovered over it. That would have really helped with one of the bosses that we did recently. I forget the name of it. If I had seen that and just not been an idiot, that would have really helped. Either way, you're getting dusted. So you are going to dodge my first hit, but I'm not worried about that. There we go. Level up. Alright, let's do... I need to put the sword here, or whatever here. So let's do that and that, so that we can get more value on the boots, but also be able to put a weapon there. What is this? Honeysuckle. Adjacent weapons get 3 damage to combat. It's destroyed afterwards. I don't like that. I can put this here. Actually, let's do that. Tunic. I don't really particularly care about the tunic at this moment. Must have a silver item above. I don't care about that. If there's an adjacent weapon, +4 damage to all enemies. Making it +8, so making it 8 damage to all enemies. Now that is something that I can get behind versus using the wooden sword, but it takes up 4 spaces. Because it takes up 4 spaces, I'd have to do something like this. This is a little inefficient because it means that I cannot get the most value out of my leather cap, but that doesn't really matter. So let's see. I like this a lot in comparison to a wooden sword. We need the wooden sword to do the quest, so I'm going to still keep it over there. I'm going to let go of the meal. Sure, it's not as efficient as actually just using it, but I want to try out the double halberd. We've never used it before, so let's see. Alrighty, what are you? Unknown event. Oh, the whatever your face is. Oh, I do like the happy buckler. What is this? Dirt clump. Item heavy, so it has to be in the bottom for each adjacent or diagonal structure. +2 damage. Unused 5 damage. Cool. Can be used 1 time per turn. Items in this row are refreshed and can be used again this turn. That's really good. Okay. Poison ivy adds 4 poison itself when attacks 5 poison to enemy. I don't see the use of that currently with our build. Dragonfly. Each turn moves for 1 space, turns clockwise. When this moves, adjacent weapons get +5. That's really good. At least it feels like it is. Let's roll that die. 4. 5. So we have a 50% chance of getting the buckler or the coal, and a 50% chance of just getting cursed. I don't mind the curses that much because it only substitutes 1 item. I think it substitutes the highest rarity item, but that's fine. 50-50 chance. So the reason it's a 50-50 chance is because this die has 6 faces. 6 faces means that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is available for you at a 1 in 6 chance. If we get a 1, 2, 3, we get the items here. If we get a 4 through 6, we get a curse. So 50% chance of getting either of these items. You can technically just say that you don't have a 50% chance of getting the buckler or the coal. You technically have a 2 out of 3 chance to get the buckler and 1 out of 3 chance to get the coal. I'm not gonna get that technical. We have a 50% chance of getting an item that would be useful versus not. I did not mean to do that, but oh well. I don't want this. Now, do we want +4? This means it's 11. So do we want the halberd, excuse me, the scimitar versus the wooden sword? In an ideal world, this would be better because it has an effect on it and it's a rare item. It means that if I use the meal, this will get, technically speaking, +2 combat. I want to keep the sword. I don't see us beating the Bramble, just because it's a new area. I really want the heart ring, but I don't want to get rid of the acidic potion. I feel like it's going to save us in a pinch. Debuff potion is really good, but unfortunately, let's just go to the next area. Crystal Scout, Cat Burglar, Nightingale. 2 birds and a cat. That's funny. Cat Burglar. He didn't get fed on time and he decided to take matters into his own hands. That's essentially my cat. He will get it. Okay, perfect. Nightingale. Cowardly will flee if only cowardly items. Perfect. Late night chirps are usually coded message between these spies. Yep. Birds aren't real. Alright, let's see. If I go for the Crystal, these 2 will leave. So you are taking 5 gold. I hate that. Let's use our little halberd versus the wooden sword. If we use the wooden sword in 1 meal, we can kill the non-cowardly enemy, which means all the other ones run away. But that means we don't get experience, which is very valuable early in the game. So let's do this. Let's do that. This makes it so that we tank all the damage. Sure, we get 5 gold stolen, which really sucks, but there we go. There we go. There we go. I do think that the experience is more worth it, unfortunately. I forgot that you were gonna evade. Ooh, Mask of Pride. I actually really like this item. It's just a little dangerous, but if we put it where the leather helmet is or leather cap is, we would get 1, 2, 3 +6 block. The leather cap right now is giving us +4 block. Considering the fact that if I take damage, the items underneath are disabled for 1 turn, so I would not get the passive bonus of the 4 block of the leather boots. It's a little risky to take and I don't want it. So let's just not. Perfect. Gold. Great. Experience. Great. Chest. Great. Let's see what you give us. A little too much too late. I don't care about any of that. Let's go to this shopkeeper. What do you have? What is this? Roof. Oh, that is self-explanatory. Structures beneath get... Wait, this item is heavy. How is it heavy if you're... can you build a house in this game? Like in your backpack you can build a little house? That's funny. Each turn adds 0 block. If it's heavy, how does this work? If it's at the bottom of the backpack. Huh. Weird. Engine wand, I don't care. Machete. It's 0, and if I put it where the wooden sword, it would be 7, which is actually really good for a 0, but I don't really want it. I want to get rid of the Lucky Wraith. I don't like that the snails are ganging up on me. How much do you deal? 8, 16, 24. To all of them? That means that these 2 would die next turn if I use the acidic potion now, which I want to. There we go. Let's use it one more time. They all die. Perfect. A little bit of a waste just because... Ooh, wait. It would be a little dicey because we would get rid of 4 block that we get passively, but it means that you would deal 9 damage. I don't know how I feel about that. Heart ring, immediate yes. Pouch, store items inside, they can't be used though. Let's use the pouch. Let's see. What can I store? Oh, nope. How do I store it? Open pouch. Okay. Okay. Close pouch. Can't take any more items. Okay. That's fine. Oh, it's a much longer floor. Unknown event. Let's see. Come here, let me... Oh, you are gross. Okay, that is... No, that is not happening. Sorry. Ugh. No, no, no. Sorry, it's my cat. She's trying to get into my computer. No, no, no. Come here, honey. There you go. There you go. I'm working. Alright, let's see. I don't like this turtle. A waft, shamanic turtle. A waft of smoke passes by your nose. What is that? You smell a lot of strange things in the swamp, but ritual smoke of the turtles has an unmistakable odor. Ugh. It smells sweet like chocolate. It smells like they need to wash their shell too. That is disgusting. Our magic is a gamble, she says to you. Will you let fate guide you? Honestly speaking, let's go for it. Fortune favors you and a legendary item appears at the base of their staff. Lucky, she says. Are you kidding me? Alright, we already have one of yous. It does mean that we would get 2 dodge on damage. So we could trade it with something else, but honestly speaking, when we level up is when we want to use it. Did not realize we were so low in health. Let's go over here. I do like the shoe hat. I don't want... Open pouch. Let's see. I think that's good. Alright, so we are going to the 2nd floor. And the mycelium is already paying for itself. Love that. Alright, let's see. Oh, this is the 3rd floor, excuse me. Hawk Knight. I don't know how I feel about fighting a knight. You will get 24 experience with defeating this enemy. Noble, screechingly loud. Pretty annoying, really. Yeah, hawks are a pretty big problem in certain urban areas because they will eat livestock or they will also eat companion animals. Don't get me wrong, it is their space, they should be hunting, but don't let your small animals outside. A hawk will get them. So you're adding 3 poison to me. That's very rude. I do not like that. Considering you are not summoning any enemies, I'm just going to wail on you. Let's just stop at 55. Let's see. 15, so that means I can do this, and then perfect. The poison is rough, but because we have the metallic mask, it means that we're just gonna dodge all his attacks afterwards. So technically speaking, I could kill him next turn, which is fine. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Level up. Now here's the thing. Do I want these two up here so that I can open the pouch and put that there? Oh, you can't get them out. Is it because I'm leveling up? Probably. Let's see. Open a singular space here. Get items. What are you? Alloy. If you would take 5 damage or less, reduce the damage to 1. That's really good. I like that. What are you? Egg timer. All weapons get this effect applied. On use, plus 1 damage this combat, lose 2 HP. I am not doing that. Because it says it doesn't say that you're taking damage. And if it's Yu-Gi-Oh rules, that means that it will not trigger Metallic Mask because it says on take damage, not on lose HP. It sounds very pedantic. Trust me. I think that's how it works and I'm not taking it. Let's open the pouch. Let's move our items. Yes, that means we get 2 dodge. I want to transform this for each row and items above. If I move you like that, do you still get 4? Yes. That means we can put you there. I can put you here. Close you. I can put you here. No, not there, sorry. Right here. I think that is the most optimal way of doing that. Perfect. Deep cave. Oh, so you cannot go to the swamp from the Bramble. Okay. You're gonna heal me. I desperately need healing. I know max HP is better, but 33 HP into the deep cave is a little scary. Chest, let's see. Open the pouch. Let's put the shurikens because we need them. I kind of want to keep the acidic potion, but I can't. I kind of want the bronze breastplate, but I can't. Parcel. Alright, Parcel. If I give you the pouch, will it have everything that you cannot move here? Okay, so no. Open pouch. Wait, I can't give you items from my pouch? There's no way they meant to do it that way. Because, I mean, you're just opening a bag inside a bag. Close pouch. Whatever. Let's give you my sword. Because we need that, period. So, if we lose, we would have given the sword as the one singular item that we need. I kind of want to give the alloy because it's a new item that we don't have. So, let's go to the deep cave. I feel like in the deep cave there's enough enemies that we would want to use the damage all. Either way, that'll do it for today. It is a fairly long episode, so in the next one we'll be exploring the deep cave after taking care of the Bramble. Once again, this was Play Rate Repeat. This is Backpack Hero. Take care. Have a great day.